It is so much darker when a light goes out than if it had never shone. John Steinbeck. Yeah, I think I agree. There's 2 games? I thought there was only 1, but okay. Hi, Jen. Hey, Faraday, Matt Newey.
This is salvage barge Kilo Delta Kilo 12 calling on VH channel 16. Over.
Nothing on the AIS.
Nothing.
Keep trying.
Repeat. Stationary vessel in position. 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18 decimal, 40.
Charlie! It's a rig! I think it's drifting!
Radar says no. It's definitely stationary.
I know, it was a gift from Hedda Garbage. Thank you, Hedda Garbage. See, Jen? You were right.
Oil rig. This is salvage barge Kilo Delta Kilo 12 calling on VH channel 16. Do you require assistance? Over.
Deep Sea 15! Shit! It's a Cade Corp rig!
Still no response. No comms, no power.
Maybe they bugged out! Just left instead of dismantling her proper!
Only one way to find out. You see a docking port up ahead. Hold on tight. Here we go. Please, let everything be all right.
You know it's not gonna be all
Please
right.
let everything be all right.
It's not gonna be. Ooh, we got chapters. Fury on the Waves.
Okay, we're tied off. Rain may be letting up too.
Ha! And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound mapping network connected.
We really think these mapping drones are worth it?
We have to map the whole thing. With the salvage reports, there's no way we do that without drones. And we're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything. Sorry. You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey,
So
let's
much
sync the
sighing.
QSDs.
Quantum storage device. Shared storage is now current.
Here's active.
Yeah, I still can't find the spare device though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing as seashells and barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
Okay, toy bears. Use an item by selecting it from inventory. Okay, yeah. Ping to highlight locations. Blue means interactive, green means description. Open the PDA. Alright, I'll figure this all out as I go.
We should really get rid of these.
Bookshelf.
But yet,
This looks like... What a type of face is this? Oh, okay, so we can... Duct tape. We always solve our problems with a knife and duct tape. Yeah, sounds about right. Can use it on myself. Use strength. I can use my strength to bend, break, or smash objects in the inventory. And an item must be in the adjacent inventory slot. Oh, okay, well. Ping. Interesting. Okay. Bathe in the glow shed by the fairy lights. Ooh, fairy lights. Hey, there are fairy lights! The thick blankets promise warmth and security. Pile of unopened letters has been stacked on the table. The words final notice and payment due emblazoned in the envelopes.
How are we going to... It's just... never ending.
I know. I know how you feel, buddy. A family photograph of Mac, Charlie, and Hope. A cherished memory has been frozen in time. The smiling faces look back from behind the glass.
Hope. I keep waiting. But... fool's errand. Never hurts any less.
Congealed and rusty scrap trawled from the ocean's depths. Fortunately, much of this metal has been corroded by sea wash and acid rain, rendering it useless. Dang it. Hope's crib. Rainwater drips from the crib's bulging wood. The bassinet's pink paint has been worn away by the weather, and salt water has seeped through the little mattress. As a result, the impression left by a sleeping figure has almost vanished. A variety of workbenches have been set up around the deck, preparation for any salvage or broken tools that may require repair or adjustment. Okay, so cell recharge station.
Fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
Ah, crap. Got a fuse. The ship's helm is a chaotic... Where is it? Where? I want to read about the ship's helm! Damn it. Void black broth slaps anxiously between the two hulls as if distressed by the chafing proximity of ship and structure. Various plastic detritus clings desperately to the structural wall, the refuse of a once active workspace.
Okay, let's see.
Blue sky systems posted. Active. All systems nominal.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. This rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind.
Sitting idle and unpowered, a Luna satellite dish idles, rust slowly claiming its surface. The amount of cargo left strewn about suggests the dish's demise may have come earlier. The stacked cargo appears to contain disk drives. Water has found its way in, though, and it's unlikely any of the data has survived. This cargo seems...
That is a long way down.
17.5 meters.
I could make it across that beam.
Nuh-uh, no way. It's too dangerous. I'll find another way across.
This cargo seems to hold the personal effects of some of the crew who worked here. Awkwardly handled and imperfectly sealed. It seems they were packed in haste. Something definitely happened. Why is this? Alright, turn that. Why is... Okay. I know, that's the help, and this is the log. Alright. Now you can stop bugging me. Okay. Gate release mechanism. The storm shutter has been lowered. Fortunately, it can be opened with a light tug on the driving chain. Alright. Let's try it.
Found the power generator. It's not spinning.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
Oh, I'm playing her now. Okay. Or if there's like different... No. Oops. Can't see you guys. Alright, come on.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
Frightening's right. Especially during a storm.
Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them, there is none.
Says who?
Deep Sea 15. What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime.
Puddles. Various panels seem to have been pried from the flooring, though the reason for this is unclear. As a result, puddles of rainwater have pulled into the exposed architecture. Alright, so what am I supposed to be doing here? Metastasized corrosion has eaten away at the Deep Sea 15 signage. A network of service pipes spread throughout the facility, the veins of the industrial body. The heavy storm gate mechanism's components are shielded by the earthed enclosure. No, I did not beat the game. Broken control. Huh? Alright. Alright. The massive fan blades dissipate heat from the electropump's power generation room below. What is this thing? Oh, it's doing the scanning. Pair of freshwater tanks store water for use by the crew. You're not quite sure how fresh the water is, though, considering how long it may have been standing here. Because I'm reading, okay? I'm reading. The informative poster features basic information on the power distribution layout of the DS-15. The code AAFGJJAA is legible. GAJ is circled. More hastily packed luggage, intermixed with containers filled with spare parts. They were trying to get out of this place very quickly. Something happened. The steel walls here seem to have been built doubly thick. While common in construction encasing and containing high-pressure environments, it strikes you as somewhat unusual to find such a sturdy wall housing rig facilities. Maybe. I would hope not. J.J. Abrams has made only, well, two. I did like The Force Awakens before it was ruined by everything else. But he only made really one movie that I absolutely love, and it's still Super 8, and I don't care what anybody says, Super 8 is a great movie, so.
Well, that looks heavy.
Yeah, no way I'm getting that open by myself.
It's a good movie. If you like, it's sci-fi, but it's also, if you like movies where kids, it almost reminds me of like The Goonies a little bit, but not really. It's not really so much comedy, but about kids having an adventure, but them being the main characters. I loved it. I loved it. It's a good, and it's a period piece. It takes place in the 80s. Can't believe that the 80s are now period pieces.
Times like this, wish I had something to pray to. Please, let this all be okay. Let it be okay.
No, I don't know what the gorge is. Okay. That's broken. I gotta charge it. You know what's funny? You know what is really funny? I don't like zombie movies. I love Resident Evil. Love myself some Resident Evil, but I do not like zombie movies. Go figure. Alright, so what am I supposed to be doing here?
I can do this.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too. Charlie, goddammit.
I made it, Mac. It's fine.
It was fine this time.
I know my limits.
That's not the point. The point is if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
I'm assuming they're scavengers or salvagers. Something large and heavy forced these balustrades to near collapse. Whether it fell into the ocean below or was cleared by hand, no trace of the culprit remains. This section of the ocean rig has suffered from the violent gravity of collapsing architecture, tearing away walkways and supports as they fall from above. A cumbrous aluminum enclosure stuffed with a chaotic assortment of exotic apparatus and equipment. They like using big words. More double-layered steel walls encase the facility interiors. The cost must have been staggering, though it begs the question as to why it was felt they were needed. What the heck were they doing here? Were they digging something up? It's an oil rig, right? So the walkway leading to the crew facility has become a twisted mass of steel and cable. Condensation blankets the interior portal window, but a dull light allows you to make out the various shapes of machinery within. Oh, I'm sure. I'm just kind of commenting as I go. At this height, the wind begins to tug and pull at exposed architecture, the beginnings of a howl starting to form as air gushes through the skeletal remains of the hallway.
A lot of damage here. Storm must have done this.
Please be careful.
This isn't my first rodeo, Mac.
Prolonged exposure to the elements has essentially entrapped the crane within a thick coating of rust. They were not looking for gifts.
Looks like this is the only way in. It's rusted shut.
On the outside of the window, oxidation has accumulated over time, sealing it shut. Can I, like, break it open, maybe? Got a twisted rod. This heavy-duty rod looks as if it was part of a crane and was hastily jammed into the window hinge to keep it very securely shut. Somebody was really wanting to keep whatever is in there. Let's open it up. I don't know. Alright. mag and bust it open. No. Come on. A warped handrail, likely victim to the same occurrence that took out the rest of the walkway. Condensation blankets the interior portal window, but a dull light allows you to make out the various shapes of machinery within. I don't know, did I read that one? I feel like I did. Okay, well... How the heck am I gonna get out of here? I guess I'm gonna swap over.
Door won't budge.
Yeah. Rig this size, those bulkheads are magnetically sealed.
Something's not right. All this equipment, why would they leave it?
You've heard of gift horses, I presume.
Yeah. And Trojan horses.
Jen, have you ever heard of a gift horse? I'm just asking. Just asking. Alright, a heavy storm gate's mechanism components are shielded by the earthed enclosure. Oh yeah, we saw this already. Oops, no, I want to go back. Okay, we gotta prepare this. This view should be compatible with the equipment on this rig. Except is it actually working? I don't know. Well, I don't know. No, continue. Alright. Logs, no collectibles. What's this? No. Encrypted handheld device unlocks access to its owner's personal thoughts, messages, and reports. Kurt Dog Darren, Motorman. Personal log. Looks like another lab is being set up on the Mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply had at least a dozen stasis pods. This morning I processed a sizable neural cortex vat suspended in jelly. Not gonna lie, it made me hungry. I forwarded the security protocols to Follis. Unfortunately, the asshole still has me by the balls, and he knows it. I thought it was just in my head, but the more I listened, the more convinced I became that it was real. I asked everyone around me if they could hear it too, but they all just looked at me like I was crazy. I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was there, though. It was so faint and ethereal, like it was coming from another world. I've never had an experience like this before. It's really unsettling. I wish someone else could have heard the music too, so I wouldn't feel so alone in this. Report. Investigate and order treatments for cybernetic degradation due to the salt air. Order a mag lift coupler bracket. Investigate required spares for gas turbines and worn gate components. Order security latches for the maintenance lab. Check for new food and film catalogs. Oh, food and film catalogs. Oh, another message. To Babs Darren, pending delivery, so I guess it wasn't sent. I fear that I may not express myself correctly if I try to tell you how much you mean to me. I am working on digging us out of the debt hole that I unwittingly put us in. I can only imagine the shock and disappointment you felt when you found out. I was sure the investment was good, but I recognize now that I had a lot to learn. I fully expect to repay the company and get you out of the debt-holding facility in 5 years. I have a surefire way of making a ton of cash. I need to pay off a few game debts, and then I can get my system running again. You will always be right here in my heart, no matter where I am. Love, Kurt. Debt holding facility, so they jail debtors? What? The pill pushers told me to start keeping a dream journal. So here it is, the same dream I have every night. I am in a magnificent chapel. Large red and black stained glass windows with emblazoned images of Jesus and Mary are staring back at me. 1,000 voices hum in the background. I look down and have no arms, legs, or torso. My head is part of a seething mass of goop. I scream, and the entire mass vibrates, and I start humming the same tune. My lips are forced to move against my will. A human figure enters from the vestibule and tears my tongue from my mouth. I am forced to look at the figure. It speaks. I do not understand its speech. Father Melvin would be proud that 3 years of religious education have finally borne fruit. And note to self. Jucca paste. 4 crates. I'm going to probably have to know this. 128 bags per crate. Don't confuse berry for strawberry again. 25 bio days, I guess. Soup gel packs. Order tube, cable, and piping spares for the mule, including replacing a mile of melted 10-inch steel core cable. What the hell could fry this line in the freezing Pacific? 2 calcium injector units for Dr. Elspeth. Message to Captain Haskin. Captain, are there any issues with DS-15 outgoing mail? I've been trying to get a hold of my mother for the last month, and every message I've sent is still marked as pending delivery. I've combed my settings a dozen times. I'm hesitant to push too hard since Kane takes care of my mother as part of my contract, but she's the only reason I put up with this literally shit work and criminal pay. I spent the last 2 mornings unclogging sewage and scraping more of Kay's sorted experiments out of assorted containers. I think I deserve the right to check up on her. Can you help me out, Cap? For old time's sake? Personal log. Bell maintenance keeps tripping the electrics up here, which is a pain in my ass. Kurt do this, Kurt do that, Kurt fix this. So I am going to bypass Substation 1 and Substation 4, nuke them both from the system. Of course, that could result in a catastrophic fire, but that would be somebody else's problem. No juice for the entire platform means a vacation for Kurt Dog. The dreams have stopped, but the chorus has gotten louder. I can now make out some of the words. Apple trees and pear trees are in blossom. Mists above the winding river float. Quarantine order as of... Oh, corrupted. Follis's drone races are on hiatus, which is bitter news. Worse yet, the quarantine went into effect before the last results and payouts were distributed. So I'm left twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this whole thing to blow over. I can feel in my gut that I won something. Maybe even won big. I can't help wondering if the greedy bugger isn't using the quarantine as a cover to cut me out. 65 log entries were erased remotely! What?! Cap's wife came up from the mule in a body bag. Please keep me safe in your care, Kane. Help me to feel your presence and know that I am never alone. Protect me from all harm and guide me on my path. May your love and grace surround me always. What? Kane is the company, right? Why is he praying to this company? Oh my god, okay. That's enough of that. Well, what do I do now? Thick layer of grime is collected within the deeper recesses here. While paint has peeled away from a lot of the piping, it's hard to tell if this is also a result of the installation being abandoned or simply negligence when this rig was still manned. Maybe both. How the hell am I gonna get in there? Substation notice. JJ. What the hell is JJ? Gotta fix that. Is this, can I even, is this like closed off? I can't tell. I guess it is. Oh, a collectible VHS. Alright, we're gonna go over to her. Alright. I gotta get in here somehow. Dang it, back and forth. How am I gonna get this thing open? If only I had a pickaxe, I would pickaxe everything. Absolutely, Gabby. It's like, I really need, it's like really telling me I need to do something there, but I don't think I have what I need to do anything there. And she's stuck here because the dang thing went over, right? Death drop. This is part of a crane. Alright, let's give that to him. Start push button JJ. But I don't know what that is. Kathy, whatever. Alright. So restart here. Let's I know I'm still in the tutorial. Oh, why is this? Something has to go in here. I don't have what I... Okay, I know that's a fuse, but I think... I haven't found any other place where this fuse can go. I don't think the PDA is going to give us anything else. What am I missing? I know. I'm stuck in this little area. What do I use in my technical skills to fix objects in the inventory? 2 items must be adjacent. What did the fuse say when it blew out? Sorry, I couldn't resist. 30 rod looks like it's part of a crane. Okay, what does he have? Oh yeah, he can mash things together. His ability is strength to bend, break, or smash objects in the inventory. An item must be in the adjacent. Oh, in here. Oh. Alright, let's see.
These fuse boxes are tricky, but the control unit should work now.
Alright, now where does this go? Where is this thing? Now I think it's back up here. Because of course it's locked. An old but secure graphene magnetic lock secures the sliding plate.
Need something to pry this lock.
Oh, you mean like something straight and metallic? Too bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey, that seagull was eating my sandwich.
I'd have thrown it too. Alright.
And got it. Now let's get that power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
This complex apparatus increases the voltage of the power generation system. Oh boy, more
Out of fuel, looks like.
Rust away. Oh, perfect. These babies can run for at least a week without needing a refill. I assume this injects fuel into the gas turbine and starts the power generation process. The cylinder is bone dry. That is one damaged hose. I don't know how good it's gonna... Can I fix it? No. Alright. Well... Beating heart of the massive rig sits in silence. Alright. So... you can use that. Useless door locking mechanism, but it is a magnet. I almost lost my mech arm to this stuff once. Alright.
Rust in peace.
Good work there.
Thanks. Heading inside.
Alright. Finally getting somewhere.
Whoa. It's dark. Power's off here.
Crates are stacked in a way that clearly suggests they were intended as a barricade. What the?
Warning. Elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay? It's a body. A really messed up one, too. We're out of here. Authorities can deal with this.
It's not like we haven't seen bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie.
We can do this.
We don't have any idea what's going on here. Whatever killed him could kill us too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't. So, we stay until we find out.
Charlie.
Just a little further, Mac. We need this. We need it. You know I'm right.
A little further. The next time I call it. It's called.
Uh-huh. Final meal of a sacrificed man has spilled on the ground. In the dim light, the slaughtered soaked concrete glistens. Flayed man. Stephen Cameron, technician. I've been assigned to assist Dr. Elspeth should she require anything to be lifted or transported. Apparently, her bones are messed up, soft as chalk. Feels like I am on Vulcan Death Watch again. Did I mention she smells like zinc and brimstone? 37 log entries were erased remotely. Message to Captain Haskine. Sir, we've lost comms with the mule. Impossible to say for sure, but all the connections going dead simultaneously doesn't seem like a mechanical error. I hear our occupying force is communicating below just fine. I guarantee they've noticed the mule's comms are down. They don't seem bothered. Captain, my take. They cut the comms to control the flow of information from the mule. Don't want anyone accidentally learning about what's happening down there. If I'm right, they're doing cleanup rather than containment, and we need to make sure we don't start looking like we need a wash. Cap told me that most systems have been shut down remotely. Any attempt to use them brings up an error saying Deep Sea 15 no longer exists, as it's now listed as lost. I did stuff like this during my time with Blue Haven in the 70s. We called it a goat fucks operation. Evacuate what personnel and data we can, then burn the place to the ground. The standard procedure was to set the site up to self-destruct. This buys time to generate plausible deniability and shape an internal narrative. Welcome back, Jen. Message to entire list. I'm texting all channels. Is anyone there? The last thing I remember was helping move cargo, captain's orders, and then something heavy hit me on the head, knocking me out. Dr. Elspeth was the only one in the room with me. I woke up covered in blood and not a living soul around. What the hell happened here? A ton of debris washed up on the landing, life jackets and equipment from the Sebastian. I won't tell the captain. He is not coping well. Oh, sweet mother. The bell came back, and something climbed out. I heard screams. They didn't sound human. Message to Captain Haskine. Cap, I got the sentry gun up and running, and by some miracle I also got the DNA sniffer working. So if we can get a sample from that skin job, we can target it specifically. I've seen these round perforate tank plating. I've seen these rounds perforate tank plating out in the field, so anything that gets so much as grazed will be reduced to chunky mince. The battery was fried, so I spliced its cabling into our power grid. It should stay operational while we have power, and it has ammo. Also, uploads to Luna finished while I was working, so they got whatever data they wanted. Soon after, the system started doing a local scrub of our servers. It took a while, but I managed to catch that it was scrubbing every message or mention of this operation from our systems. I have a feeling that our time is up. Tick-tock, that's all I hear. Goat fuck operations always end in a large explosion. No explosion then? Sid didn't make it. I heard him scream, and then he was gone. Message to Captain Haskine. Cap, you were sleeping when I left. I'm heading out now to deal with the old generator. The gas needs a refill. I should be done before anything goes to hell. Lock the door just in case. Please, Cap. I need to head out to grab some supplies and start jury-rigging that long-range radio so this works out for our benefit. This sounds sentimental and somewhat ridiculous, given the circumstances, but I will grab some flowers from cold storage. I knew Yvette loved yellow daisies. It would feel better if we sent her off respectfully. Chin up. See you soon, Cap. And I don't know what the fuck shit was going on in this place, but it was not good. Substation notice. Oh. AAFG. Oh, so FG and JJ. A wispy web of beat stretches lazily upwards. Come on, I want to read that. Whatever craft or device holding them aloft, hidden in the darkness above. The strands dance and oscillate in time with dust particles brought to life by the drafty air. Beads of blood hanging from the tendrils, each reflecting a dot of light. A profane decoration upon necrotic wings. That's very explicit. The variegated hanging chains clink quietly in the soft currents of the draft. The elevator doors are operated by this control panel. With this instrument, you may mix and dispense a variety of fuel mixtures into canisters. It's critical that to get the right mixture of chemicals. Oh boy, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Look at this. Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Functional.
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
Alright, well, got a screwdriver. Well, I have no idea. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna get out of that. Until I get the, recipe. The other side of the barrier. It strikes you that you're not quite sure which side of the barricade was meant to be cut off. Unknown console. It's unclear what purpose this piece of equipment serves. The best guess is that it analyzes whatever is dropped into the receiver, but it's impossible to know without power. Yeah. Well, I need to look at more things, I think.
Damn. Without power, this elevator's not going anywhere.
Working on it.
Work faster.
A lot of blood there. A lot of blood. Alright, let me just look around a little more. Yay! Alright, so this back here. Alright. I don't know. I don't know about that, Gabby. Alright, so...
I get the feeling the solution on this one has to be more than one piece.
Yeah, I
need
do
to look
too.
around for the answers.
I do too. But, you know what we can do? Alright, speaking of this...
And... voila! Airtight.
There you go again, using fancy words, making yourself look smarter than me.
Honey, I don't need fancy words for that.
I literally used duct tape on my old vacuum cleaner to close the hose. And it lasted, my vacuum lasted an extra 2 years. I'm just saying. Just saying. Alright, so this goes back to him. Yep. Alright, so I don't know if this has anything. This doesn't look like... I don't know. Yes, duct tape. The best. The first, well, I don't say the first, but it has helped keep machinery going until a major to catastrophe for decades. Alright, let's see. Tarp. A couple of these weighty foil tarps have been used to cover the steel framework piercing through the center of the room, though not much headway was made before the attempt was abandoned. Alright, let's see what it says. Yeah, these don't look like anything. vantage provides a beautiful view of the oceanic expanse, though the highly questionable absence of a railing against a sudden drop results in a vague sense of acrophobia. Let's look around in here more. Stall turbine. Transformer. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Hold on. DS-15. Alright. Cylinder is surprisingly heavy now that it is energy packed to the brim. I don't think that's right. I haven't really seen these symbols. This doesn't look like... It's kind of hard to see. You would think the right type of fuel would be listed here, but it looks like... Let's see. I don't think that's right, but let's just see what happens. That was... Oh no! Oh no!
Mac, where are you? Where are you?
Well, you could die. Alright, don't do that. Oh, I got my first achievement! Death 1! I gotta get all the achievements. I gotta get all the death achievements. Ugh. I did. It was an accident, though. I swear! I swear it was an accident. Alright, well, I got this screwdriver. There's screws anywhere? I could just screwdriver everything. I mean, it's not as good as pickaxing everything, but... but, you know, you gotta take what you can get. This is not a visual novel. Nothing. Actually, you can die in a lot in the visual novels, okay? There are plenty where death is an actual end game option. So I'm... Alright, well...
Whole lot of nothing. 1 in a million, picking up that ping. Of all the headings you could have set.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this towel off of my chair. I accidentally spilled soda right on my bum. Let me go get another towel because it's getting wet. Yeah, I'm gonna get a nice one. Freaking sciatica starting to act up. Oh, alright, 15 minutes. After that, I gotta take off the ice. This is gonna be cool. It's like 9 degrees out. Oh no, it's 12. It's 12. It's like I'm putting ice back on my back, and it's 12 degrees out. Alright. Alright. What am I looking for? Is it this on the ground? No, it's not really. I don't know if I can see that on the ground. Oh, look around. It's hard to see. Everything's so freaking dark. No, I did not get the fuel correct. I don't know. I'm trying to find where the frickin' Oh, I took the fuse out again. Oh, I guess I can. I know. It's already open. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find where I'm, how to figure out what the correct fuel is. Because clearly that's what I need to be able to, See, that's what I was thinking. I'm just trying to figure out how that... Yeah, this little box. I'll screenshot this. I'm just gonna do that. There you go. I'm gonna put it in over here. Paste that bad boy over here. There we go. This is not cheating. This is just having it in front of me. Alright. Alright. Let's try this. Alright, so... No, not that one. I'm guessing... I don't know if the red one... Oh, but I'll do it. We'll find out. Alright, let's see. Hopefully he doesn't die. I don't need to see his face getting... Oh, it worked. I think. Did it work? Yeah. Oh yeah, controller station. Switch distribution control. Input correct substation sequence. Oh. Alright, so now we gotta go back. Here, our grid failure, dang it. Alright, so now we gotta go... You saw that somewhere. It was AAJJ. I gotta go find where it was. I think it's up here. Oh man, my back. AA. Here we go. Hey, Jolt. Yeah, write this down. AA FG JJ. I don't know why JJ is last or circled. I guess we'll find out. I feel like I'm getting frostbite on my back, and it's only been 5 minutes. Alright. AA. What is it, FG? Dang it, come on. Well, why was JJ circled?
That diagram I saw back on the turbine. That might help me get this up and running.
Maybe it's... Maybe... Did I try it with not doing JJ? But there was another... Hold on, there was another place where there was a diagram of it too. Maybe that was a separate one though. Yeah, substation notice. AAFG start button. Okay, so let's see. This has got to be 1, 2. Oh wait, hold on. these lines mean anything. Do I have to do them in an order? Why is JJ circled? Hold on. I remember seeing one around here somewhere too. But I wonder if it's for that specific one. Let's see. Substation notice, yes. Yes. So F, G, and JJ are the only ones that are up. Alright, hold on. That was it.
And let there be light.
Good work. Problem though.
What?
Can't access the rig schematics. There's a security lockdown. Stand by.
Mapping vector updated.
Okay, I'm in. There's a control room through that sealed door on the upper deck. If we're gonna override the lockdown, that's where we do it.
Got it, I'll check it out.
Control room upper decks. Well, roaring to life, the gas turbine sends power to the rest of the rig through an intricate network of conduits. Alright. And it's
So,
open.
yeah. No chance I'm squeezing through this.
What about Moses?
You're kidding.
He's helped sort scrap before. Already has a comm rig and a QSD. We can trade items with him just like we do with each other.
I don't like talking to him. Every time he asks about...
He was with her when it happened.
It happened because of him.
That's not fair.
I'm just saying what it is. She jumped in after him.
It's still not fair.
Fine, I'll get the damn bear.
Here, take his key. And be nice.
A smart bear. It's freaking smart everything. Alright.
I am Moses. I am Hope's best friend.
Hope isn't here, Moses.
Ah, yes. I remember. The water. I do not like water. She tried to...
Head up to the top of the rig. I need you to squeeze through an open door there.
I will not see Hope again.
Head up to the top of the rig. Get through the door. Now.
Yes, Mac.
Alright, now I am with the bear.
I miss Hope, Charlie.
I do too.
I miss playing with her.
I do too.
Is it wrong to wish I could stop missing her? Sometimes I feel guilty for wishing it.
No. I think that, it isn't wrong at all.
My Charlie.
Man, these futuristic Teddy Ruxpins, I'm just telling you.
I do not like water. In water, you are powerless. There is a lot of water here. Water is unsafe. I do not like water.
It'll be dry inside. I promise, Mouth.
My Charlie. Charlie Mac, I am inside.
Okay. Now you need to get to the control room. It's on the other side of that bulkhead.
Various cartons of non-processed food have been stuffed into these containers. Many months' worth of leaks, from rain to faulty pipes generally maintained by regular upkeep, have flooded the floors and doused the interior with humidity. Soggy pieces of detritus float in the thin film of liquid muck that covers the floor. It's pretty gross.
This place smells bad. I would like to go home now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Language, Mac.
I know, Moses. It's okay. We'll leave soon. I promise.
I will leave soon.
The overturned table and chairs speak to a panicked scene, either pushed to the side to make room for something being moved through, or a victim of trapped frustration. The unwelcome aroma of damp intermingling with rot permeates this room, a scene of chaos, with furniture driven aside and handfuls of paper left to disintegrate in the standing water blanketing the floor.
This is not safe for children to eat.
Look at that. Food's still on the plates.
Yeah. They left in a hurry.
Or didn't leave at all.
The forlorn pool table was shoved to the side. Dampness has copiously ruined the felt, and mold has claimed much of the remaining base. What's this? Oh, collectible. A web of glass fractures burst outward from an impact point in the window, most likely done with one of the nearby chairs. The windows here are heavy-duty glass, considering it hasn't shattered despite its damage. A series of notice boards displaying a variety of materials. Rotation schedules, a notice of arrivals and departures of staff, notifications and sign-ups for crew activities, a TV schedule, and regulation reminders are dotted around adverts for company products and personalized iconography.
Kitchens can be dangerous places. Utensils, sharp objects, and powered equipment should always be stored safely.
False rain trickles down the window exterior, presumably from a cracked pipe above. A befouled collection of mugs, plates, and utensils, all caked with a thick layer of rotten leftovers. The stink is invasive and aggressive, and proximity would invoke profound nausea. Yeah, it probably would. Over a dozen water bottles are preserved for cooking. Whatever chemicals were mixed into the water have long since begun to separate, spreading a sickly stain within the interior. Ew. It's gross. A small mountain of plastic cutlery, plates, and bowls lies trapped underneath the overturned rack. A pair of menus listing what meals and ingredients are sanctioned by corporate, and a list of what provisions are delivered weekly. Oh, another PDA. What does this say? Sid, Cookie Monster, Mason, Chef. My Christmas lunch menu is Peruvian string beans and oyster soup, followed by prime rib and pickled eggs with a chestnut dressed salad on the side. That all sounds pretty good. Dessert will be clover leaf rolls dipped in honey, double rations for your drinking pleasure. A caught a glimpse of Dr. K's new pet this morning. She's been growing some tumorous meatballs in Baron's lab. I swear I heard her cooing to it as though it were a newborn while she carried it around in a napkin. Her obsession with mixing her bodily fluids into whatever organic morsels she can find is getting to me. While cooking breakfast this morning, I suddenly panicked that she'd somehow contaminated the ingredients. Not long ago, I found one of her fish in the extended storage freezers covered in pustules. A weird mucus-like goop crawled out of its gills and across the drawer interior. God. I swear to God, its dead eyes were staring at me as if it was pleading. I asked Steve to toss it, burn the drawer, and order a replacement, but I can still smell the thing no matter how much I wash. This is gross. I was asked to whip up a batch of goodnight juice for Kurt. He's still having those bad dreams. A tasty blend of synthetic opioids, cough syrup, sedative hypnotics, and essential oils will have him sleeping like a baby in stasis. Yes, that sounds like a great recipe for laudanum, not gonna lie. I am genuinely happy that I went through all that effort to get a transfer topside. I was cooking down there long enough to get a whiff of what they were digging up. Imagine being in lockdown down there. I wonder if Abdulaziz is okay. I doubt we still count as friends after the way we parted, but I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to him. It's that synth asshole Corbin who keeps me from visiting. Gotta say, it's been a luxury not needing to worry about random security inspections, cavity searches, or its dipshit attitude. I'm no longer a holy man, but I've been praying that some Black Ops thug mistakes him for our toaster and puts a few rounds in his plastic face for target practice. Yeah, that would put a smile on my dial. Great news! The company rescue boat Sebastian is being prepped for departure. We've been tasked with loading boxes of reports and crates of artifacts aboard. There's barely enough space on deck for all this treasure, so I'm not sure where we were battened down. The ship's crews seem to shudder with disgust whenever they look at us. They aren't even Navy. These guys look like bullet stoppers. Whatever. I'm too tired to care, and I'm glad most of us will be off this miserable platform in an hour. I hope Abdulaziz joins us. Oh yeah, 12 log entries erased. Remotely. Guess we're part of the collateral after all. As the ship departed, I saw Baron and several executives watching us plead the way a child watches a worm eat an insect from the inside. This was the first time I allowed myself to really see his face. It will stay with me to the grave. Cap D is called a strategy meeting. An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its leg to escape. We will survive this together. Well, my Christmas... Oh, yeah, we got that one. Alright, well. Rows and piles of processed foods and company-mandated ingredients, conspicuously untouched in a kitchen otherwise stripped of supplies. Probably full with all types of garbage in it. Whatever was stored here seems to have been removed before or after the rack was tilted over. Sickly green mold is spread across the rotting food.
The floor is slippery here. Children should be cautious.
Light flickers
The
through the
door
air
is
vents.
closed.
You're small. Find a way in.
I will try. My Mac.
Light flickers through the air vent, revealing a sickly, pulsing light beyond.
Goodness. This could cause injury if it lays here.
I'm gonna cause injury to you if you keep spouting out public service announcements. This is a deep-sea installation. Everything on it's dangerous, okay?
Just ignore him, Mose.
My Charlie.
And I cut that somehow. It looks like we're reaching under chairs so that Charlie can retrieve toys. We need something to cut this with. can't do anything. Gas reservoir. A pair of tanks containing compressed air. One tank seems to have recently sprung a leak, likely due to a lack of maintenance. Did I miss anything to pick up? Pipes likely ferrying boiling water are distilled from the ocean below. That was just a collectible, I think. Alright, that just keeps going to the same place. Alright, well...
Turning this on and off is fun. I like watching it start and stop.
There we go.
I'll say this for him, he breaks things apart really well.
Thank you, Mac. I'm in the control room.
Good work, Mose. Now, can you find an access point and override the security lock?
Am I allowed to do that, Charlie?
We're giving you permission.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he can. I've, kind of improved his design. He's a very smart bear now.
I am a very smart bear now.
Okay. Alright, what we got? Terminal. Every accessible surface has been covered in switches and dials to regulate this massive rig. There's a blinking light on this terminal. Sentry gun. Security lockdown.
Connection secure. Firewall override. Access granted.
Improved. I see what you mean. He's actually useful now.
Mac, please be nice.
It's a damn toy.
Not to her. He wasn't.
Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling pre-checks. Please be patient.
Mag doors are gonna open.
Oh, we got a sentry gun now. Numerous clumps of paper lying on the damp floor, slowly congealing into soft mush. There are a series of work terminals and readouts, from long-range and local communications to weather readouts and structure integrity reports, but unfortunately, only one seems to be powered. Oh, another PDA. The humid air has resulted in the skin being pulled taut to the bone. The back of the chair is visible through the bullet wound. He killed himself. The shimmering plastic of the body bag bulges as though the contents are straining to get out.
Hello, I am Moses. What is your name?
Moses found another body.
Getting a really bad feeling here.
Just a little further.
We really need to get off this place. Alright, what are we gonna find here? Alright, Donald Big D Haskine, Captain. Classified message. You will make all indulgences to our representative Baron as if he were Kane himself. Message to crew Deep Sea 15. As of this 0800, The mule has initiated quarantine. Supplies and water will be rationed. So listen up, fuzznuts. If this is your first quarantine experience, crockery only gets washed once per day after evening chow. One flush only. Get used to the shitter smell or pucker up. Get 1 freshwater shower a day. I'll be keeping an eye on the meters. 1 meal pack per employee, company or commissioned, per shift. These restrictions do not apply to corporates. We'll adjust rationing to accommodate their schedule and proclivities. I'll be hassling the mule for updates on how long this will last. Hopefully it's only a drill like last time. It's been 3 weeks since this lockdown quarantine bullshit started. Somebody really humped the bunk. I miss you, Yvette. I hope you were safe down there. 25 days in and still no updates. Not a word from Yvette. To Crew Deep Sea 15. The banging and shouting you've been hearing over the last hour would be the unannounced arrival of a SEC team. The ship they arrived in, the Sebastian, is moored to the DS-15 Dock 5, which is out of bounds. Do not screw with these guys. They stormed the facility like they were raiding a goddamn drug lab and had itchy trigger fingers for anyone standing in their way. These war chickens are taking orders directly from corporate, and the rest of us are just in the way. I'm available if you have any questions or concerns, but keep your eyes open for GD's sake. Keep your distance. Keep it together, Don. The crew needs you. Yvette will be fine. To Crew Deep Sea 15. I've got more bad news. The weather service has alerted us to a mother of a large shitstorm approaching our mobile Chernobyl from the southwest. Our own ping jockeys predict that we've got about 9 hours before it hits, so tend to any hatches and bulkheads. You know the drill. Get those supplies strapped down or brought in. Make sure your assigned cargo has been mag-locked. I want everything to be to ship shape. Let's not take any chances here. This storm looks like an angry one, and the grunt work will help us keep our minds off things. 49 log entries were erased. To Crew Deep Sea 15. Attention! With the storm rocking in 2 hours, we were given the marching order. Pack up your shit and get to Dock 5 in 30 minutes. No exceptions. Move it. Cave's Reign. Someone at HQ didn't want us talking and flipped a kill switch. All outgoing net functionality is dead, with a single exception. Kane Luna. It's the only place our hardware is talking to right now. By the looks of it, it's a hell of a conversation. Mule comms are still good, but our broadcast blackout means we're also cut off from the rest of the world, and I'm starting to think that's the point. The mule hardline died. No more chatter from Kane Luna. Screams from maintenance. Part of me regrets not boarding the Sebastian when it left. I couldn't abandon my crew, or Yvette. It's nice to have her close, even like this. I keep wondering if I could have saved her if I'd fought my way down there earlier. Rationally, I know they'd have shot me, shot both of us. Maybe it would have been better to die together instead of just finding her too late. I'll meet my maker soon. Waiting is agony. I'm just too tired for it. But I think it would be nice to watch the fireworks with her. To sit together one last time before everything comes crashing down, listening to our hearts beating in tune as we join the Nexus. Oh man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the hell is going on in this ship. What? The elevator is barricaded with timber panels and braced with welded steel plates. Hey. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this thing open. Oh, hold on. Sentry gun. The high-caliber sentry gun is programmed to autonomously aim and fire at targets identified by its genetic sensors. I'll set it.
Guns are not toys.
No, they are not. Completed power cell. All things in the world need batteries to work, but do not put them in your mouth. Now you tell me. Okay. What am I doing? I don't think I can go anywhere. Alright, so... Now what? Did something. Trying. What did they do? Alright, what is this? Dogs, no. Firewall override. Grant access granted. Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling. Please be. Mag doors are gonna open. So where's this mag doors? Ah, here we go. But it says out of order still. Security implant required. I don't have a security implant. I need to get it off of somebody. Man. It says it's out of order.
This looks
Like what?
like it's staged, like a ritual.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
What is... You. Alright. Do you have anything that can fix it? Maybe I have to just use that. No. I don't know. Well, it's disabled. Sure that's not blood. Yes, yes, it's only ketchup. Oh, I don't like them all there. Give me a little bit of like Dead Space vibes. Just some of the weird shit. And the cult-like stuff. Let's see. That's not gonna work. Fine. Let's see. What does he do? I don't do anything. Depleted power cell. Disable security implant. It has some Oh man. has some red paint on it and it smells like nuts. Is that what he thinks? I don't know. All things. Wait, what was that on the window? There was something that flashed. There were letters on the windows. Come on. Come on, lightnings. Hold on. Help? It was help? Oh, man. Help me. That is, yeah, that's something. Let's check this body bag. Ew.
Children should not try this.
Yeah, they shouldn't. What is this? I don't have a real heart, but I do have a brain. Maybe. I don't know. Can I use this together? Oh. Shit. Stop going back and forth. The bio-powered heart source is still functional. It's too bad this one is mostly meat and veins. Alright, let's try and... that's what I was trying... Oh. I was trying something. No, it's not working. That is, I don't know what the heck is going on here. Maybe he can just rip it out.
What is it?
Separated the power source from this heart. Was completely embedded into the meat.
Wash your hands, Mac.
You.
That actually worked.
What did you do, Charlie?
Just mimicked the sound of a human heart to get this security implant to work. Nothing big.
So smart, Charlie.
I see why you keep him around.
Oh boy. Needs a magnet. There we go. Clumps of dried viscera still cling to the ground, the sight and scent of which make your primal instincts spike. The hope that the splatter was caused by a dropped corpse is hardly comforting, but the alternative is too terrible to consider. Putrid excretions have strained the canvas sheet, or stained the canvas sheets. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus. I got 2 more bodies here.
Like the ones upstairs?
No. No, these are worse. And they're in body bags.
I'm getting really close to calling this, Charlie.
Wow. The diving bell is huge. I mean, This thing can take an enormous amount of pressure.
How far down do you think they were going?
With equipment like this, deep. Very deep.
Comparison to the surroundings, the Diving Bell's operator's terminal appears to be rather antiquated. However, appearances can be deceiving.
Can you hack that?
Not by myself. Moses, I'm gonna need your help here.
My Charlie.
Blank data disk. Maybe. I don't know. Plastic floats in the toilet. What? What? Why is he saying plastic floats in the toilet for that? Is this a metal sticker? Yeah. Alright, so. The immense apparatus hangs in the air, supported by the groaning arms of metal lattice work. The sounds of waves lapping at the edges of the walkway echo through the room, while the intermingling sense of salt and rot empower a sense of claustrophobia. A diving bell hangs suspended over a moon pool, the water an iris to the bell's pupil in the middle. Steel walls curve to mirror the interior, a metallic cage to confine whatever may emerge from the depths below. Nothing here. Oh, there's an elevator diagram I missed. I have no idea. The torn pages from an operating manual are doused with water. The text is barely legible, but it is apparent that the diving bell can be submerged at great depths.
What the hell? This isn't an oil rig, Mac. It's some kind of lab.
Yeah, I see it. It explains why there's no AIS. Yeah. They're operating off the grid out here.
But why?
The encrypted handheld device unlocks access to its owner's personal thoughts. Oh yeah, it's another PDA. Alright, let's see what they're doing. K. Elspeth, biochemist. I'm slowly growing accustomed to my condition following the unfortunate incident. In many ways, the noose hanging over my head has sharpened my intuition and emboldened my drive. I am beginning to accept that it was a necessary catastrophe that allowed me to push beyond my previous capabilities. The downside is that I have no one to consult on scientific matters. The other research staff are here dawdle in minor work, while the rest are goons trained only in manual labor. My closest peer is the occult expert Baron. Still, we are forbidden from addressing him directly or making eye contact, which is a ludicrous authoritarian move. Still, even in isolation, I have ideas. I've been thinking about how I can turn this curse of mine into a boon. I'm curious to see how it would affect other biomatter. Watching the cook sit at the edge of the platform and fish gave me an idea of where I could find suitable test samples. I may not have access to that sexy mule research, but my position affords me some perks, including shared samples. I have been analyzing a fascinating sample from Alpha's old Sheila project. Based on the generated model, its vestigial organs appear to have no use. The eyes were hollow, sacs of fluid, and the legs were of different sizes. But Sheila is not the Holy Grail. It is merely an evolutionary stepping stone. The Pteropedia, Saccharomyces, I think I said that right, 139 is our salvation, but it remains beyond my grasp as a mere Cain supplicant. Message. Attention, Kurt Darren. Mr. Darren, while I understand that proper procedure must be followed, your ignorance threatens my research and well-being. Unfortunately, Corporate is currently preoccupied with organizing the Omega construction, so I'm forced to debase myself by going through you to obtain my injections. Don't confuse these for some farcical dietary supplements. Without them, the nanites in my blood would corrode my bones to the point of shattering, after which the same nanites would perpetually rebuild the shards into increasingly hideous forms. It is not a pleasant experience, nor one that correlates with a long life expectancy. If my calcium injections aren't on the next shipment, I will ensure that your contract is terminated and your mother is thrown into the gutters. Label these as the highest priority. My life and your continued employment depend on it. I don't mean to gloat, but my work has yielded impressive results. The introduction of my nanites has revived cells within the bone marrow samples, and they continue to divide at a healthy rate. Moreover, the resultant growth continues to expand exponentially. It will soon be complex enough to allow for an initial biological analysis of the retrieved corpses. I managed to synthesize my very own PS-139 from the remains brought here for Baron. Watching the bioculture mature fills me with pride and relief. It will mark my milestone achievement, one of the few I've managed since we first arrived chasing those signals. I also admit to some dark pleasure in knowing I was right to stay, despite Dr. Al-Kabor's attempts to replace me with Dr. Yamada. Unfortunately, although predictably, others are covetous of success. Due to shifting scope, the experiment and all relevant documentation will be reallocated and escalated. Baron will be taking ownership, and the sample will be moved to his lab. I doubt I'll get credit beyond a footnote. Fortunately, owing to my meticulous work process, I have copies of my work that I'll be keeping. If Kane isn't interested in giving credit where it's due, I'll find someone who is. She does sound batshit insane. She does. I've made contact with an old friend on the mule. He is eager to share his findings with me. To Sid Mason. Listen here, you little bilge turd. I will personally report you to Baron if you improperly dispose of my specimens again. I won't have the baseborn interfering with company business. I should have you thrown in the brig. I demand to know who else was involved. As if working with His Highness Baron and his proctoheliosis problem wasn't bad enough, nothing functions properly on this floating rust bucket. They are all interfering weasels here. If Kane catches a whiff of my side projects, there may be a problem. I've told my connection that our clock is now ticking. To Stephen Cameron. Mr. Cameron, I need you to hurry to my lab. The evacuation will wrap up within a few hours. Mule operations have concluded and the bell has been recalled. As such, you will be required to carry specific equipment aboard the Sebastian. I am currently preoccupied with processing and collecting crucial documentation, but I have earmarked the relevant machines for your convenience. Consider this your apology to me for disposing of my core data samples. Oh yes, your friend squealed like a pig when I applied the right pressure. If admission of guilt is beyond your character, I imagine the promise of escaping several weeks of water and food rationing will be an appropriate motivator. Yeah, this woman is, she's something else. PDA K-Elspis 87112. Cloned to the device. Cloned? I scribbled the code to the Chimera mass storage unit on one of the reports, and I cannot find it for my life. But not to worry, I have the research encoded on a data disk. I am leaving this PDA as a backup should I return. Onward to a brighter future. Alright, so I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna write this down, even though that'll probably have to wait until next stream. It doesn't sound like it. Number 87112 K-Elspis. Clone to the device. 000813AB. Alright.
Mac, look at this. It looks ancient. Like a fossil.
And not human either. I like this place less and less.
While the wall tiling brings to mind the type of rundown laundromats found in seedy parts of town. Whoever worked here seemed to have left in a hurry, leaving papers strewn and specimens abandoned mid-analysis. Report on skeleton. Bone fragment. This looks kinda alien. A row of transparent dividers separates this room from the next. While they do little to bar entry, they convey that only those with valid credentials or equipment are permitted beyond. Both the walls and floors are covered in thick padding, presumably to offer protection to any valuable or fragile items of interest brought in for study. Unfortunately, leaking water is soaked into the padding, and the sounds and sensation of walking across are not pleasant.
Charlie, what in Kane is that?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's ancient. And doesn't have anything to do with Kane.
Cage of carved bone wraps around a black monolith of unknown origins. Genetic sequencer. Documents. Alright, cover stone notes redacted on volcanic rock we have only found on the redacted. Redacted. Carvings made from an advanced redacted instrument. Redacted, not redacted, no.
Huh. Look at these drawings.
I like these. They are pretty.
You and I have very different definitions of pretty, Bear.
Guessing I'm gonna need that info at some point. Ooh! I don't know what this is. What am I putting in here? I don't know, but this is some nasty shit. Alright, well. Closed. Well, oh, carved disc. A large coin-shaped disc dominates the side of the room. The quality with which the stone has been sculpted suggests it was made with modern-day equipment, though the numerous symbols emblazoned on the surface do not resemble any glyphs you recognize. Alright. So, what are we doing here? So... oh yeah, genetic sequencer. I have no idea what's going on. Depleted power cell, alright. I don't think I can do anything here, and I need a code, so... oh, I better get out my... pen and paper, because I'm gonna need it. There we go. Alright, so sarcophagus. Let's check out some of these other things. Penetrating photographs with the sarcophagus. Yes, okay, we read this already. Well, let's try this, maybe. 7, 8, 9, 6, maybe? I mean, it kind of looks like that. I don't know. Look at these documents. Well, these are letters, so... that could be... oh, man. Alright, well. Okay, so... it's 4. Alright, it's 4 digits. This one? Oh, yeah. It looks like it might be an 8. books. Okay. No, I haven't won yet, Gabby. I just started. There we go. Oh, sample from the incubator. Chimera mass? Ooh, I'm sure I saw the amorphous blob move. I suspect that they grew this from the bone marrow extract of that weird-looking skeleton. What am I gonna do with this? Yeah, I tend to just brute force things sometimes. No, I haven't tried that. A long curtain of plastic sheeting surrounds the interior operating rooms or quarantine facilities. Neither association is a pleasant implication. I cannot. Well, I got this gross blob fleshy thing. Oh yeah, we did the PDA already. No, I have not. Alright, let's see here. Elevator diagram. Did I get anything from that? Terminal locked. All games I haven't played. I mean, I tried playing System Shock 2, I think it was, and I didn't get very far. I was very bad at it. I'm bad at a lot of games, but I was really bad at that game. Alright, how do I get out of here? Alright, so I'm guessing I'm gonna need to, Alright, well... Yeah, well. Right, isn't there a battery charger around here? Somewhere? So, recharge station. And that's dead. But I got a charged power cell, so... Come on, let me rip it apart. Ugh, fine. Sticky fun. Hope would love to play with it. Ew, Mose. What is his name? I don't remember. Whatever. Terminal. Let's do something with this charged parasol. Yeah, let me just try. If I get really stuck, I'll call out for help. Oh my god, stop with the cheatings. Sometimes you just have to do it. Sometimes. Report on skeletons. Oh, there's the other one. it's right there. But I figured it out. I don't think there's anything I can do here, but no. I haven't even started. God. Ooh. Yeah, wait, sorry. Yeah, here. I don't think there's anything I can do here. Let's see. PDA. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do there. It doesn't say there's anything else to do here, so. Alright. Oh. Battery.
Something has activated behind me. Something colourful. Hope loved colours.
Target data. Alright, but I need a disc. Oh, hollow table. A ghostly visage floats in silence above the hollow table. It appears to show a man-made structure on the ocean floor. Secured elevator. Oh, come on, go back. Oh, and just an FYI, I might end up getting a phone call that I'm gonna have to take in a little bit. Because a client is gonna be calling. He's supposed to call sometime today, and he has some questions about some documents that I was gonna walk him through. It wouldn't take long. He seems to think it's gonna take a long time. It shouldn't, but if that happens, I do have to take it, so I'll have to take a break. I do have a life outside streaming. Timber panels embraced with welded steel plates. Ew. It's making such noises. No, okay, hold on. Maybe I gotta... somehow get the DNA so that it would... How do I get the DNA into the sentry gun? Let's just shove this into the slot. Just put that in there! Didn't we see a disc somewhere? Didn't I give somebody a disc? Guess I have everything. I don't think anything's around here. List of ongoing pool tournament. Did I look at this? Winner gets their choice of shift rotations for a month. 2 months. See captain for... something... oh, setting pool numbers. See captain... oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just stuck in here. Is there nothing else I can do with this? Maybe I can... oh, alright, I definitely gotta do something else. On skeletons. Needs DNA. Okay. Encoded data. Okay, encoded data disk. And then... alright, I think we got this now. See, Gabby, I didn't even need to do cheatings. I just figured it out. I can do it sometimes. Engage. Oh, shit.
What the hell was that?
I opened the door.
A door? What'd you use, dynamite?
Guns are not toys, Mac.
He has a gun now?
What are you complaining about? He didn't shoot you.
Not yet.
I am a very smart bear now.
The voice of, what's her name? It sounds very familiar. I'm gonna have to go look it up. Oh. Putrid excretions have stained the canvas sheets.
I'm here, Charlie.
Good work, Moses. I need you to override the terminal inside the big metal ball. Can you do that?
I am a smart bear now.
Clumps? I think this is all the same.
This place is not safe or happy. Children should not play here. This water is dark. I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
I know, little guy. I know. You can do it. You're brave and strong.
I am brave and strong.
In comparison to the surroundings, the Diving Bell's operator's terminal appears to be rather antiquated. Yeah, we see all this stuff. Ooh.
Connection secure. Attempting firewall override.
Charlie, computer says doors are open. I'm heading your way.
Okay, roger that.
Alright.
I'm inside. This place is leaking bad.
Seem intact?
It's solid. Kane built it like they build everything. To last. Rest in peace, Captain. May your mind reach the Nexus.
You really think he had a transcendence implant?
You never know.
Those bodies. Maybe a shark attack?
Wounds are too uniform. Shark teeth rip the shit out of flesh.
Language, Mac.
What about that guy upstairs? The damage on him?
Yeah, that was something else. Intentional. Maybe someone lost it. You know, went psycho.
Someone or something. I don't know.
I don't think we should be doing this. We don't have any idea where this thing goes.
It goes down.
You know what I mean.
I'm not going back to the boat. You can leave if you want to, but I'm staying.
God damn it, you take too many risks too easily.
And you don't fight hard enough for things that are important. Mac, this one time, will you just trust me? We're all we've got left.
We're all we've got left.
Fine. Okay. Okay.
He's probably right. Man. I would get in that boat and get the hell out of here. That's some crazy office party. Yeah, this is true. So, like... We are going down.
This thing just keeps on going.
Have we ever been this deep?
Deep.
Yeah, the Crozier was close.
Not by half. That was under an ice shelf.
Deep?
I love that job. It's good, clean salvage. In and out, no surprises. No bodies.
We are deep.
Yes. There are bodies. We've worked with bodies before. So far, there's been
So
nothing.
far.
Why?
I'm sorry, Mac, but you know I'm right. You know without this, we're at a dead end. We won't be able
Are we
to.
underwater?
Just for a little while, Mose.
I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
At least the bear gets it.
That is definitely a face. What? What?